In my day, a lady was incapable of feeling physical attraction until she'd been instructed to do so by her mamma.
I don't believe that.
Seriously, my dear.
As many of you already know, there's a lot of new news about the upcoming third Downton Abbey movie. But on the flip side, some fans might be a bit upset because the movie might not cover certain elements in the way they hoped. For example, the upcoming Downton Abbey movie will have to address a tragic historical event. For those who aren't familiar, Downton Abbey 3 is set to take place in the 1930s, exactly when the Great Depression occurred. However, some fans may not want to see that as the main plotline for the third movie. Here's everything we know about it and the upcoming movie. Downton Abbey has captured the hearts of audiences for years, in part due to its skillful blend of history and fiction. With its elegant early 20th century aesthetic, lavish wealth, and of course the Crawley family's colorful dynamics, it's no wonder the show has been so beloved. The TV series ran for 6 seasons and has already released 2 movies. Now, Downton Abbey 3 is officially in production, filming the final scenes of the Crawleys and their staff. As the franchise moves forward, it promises to be an exciting time for longtime viewers of the TV series and the films. One of the reasons Downton Abbey is so acclaimed is its frequent exploration of historical events. This began with the show's first episode, which covered the sinking of the Titanic in 1912. The series also delved into World War I and its impact on England, as well as the lavish lifestyle of the Roaring '20s. As the franchise transitions into the 1930s, the upcoming film will certainly need to tackle more historical events. Downton Abbey 3 is set to take place in the 1930s, exactly when the Great Depression occurred. However, some fans may not want to see that as the main plotline for the third movie. The ending of Downton Abbey: A New Era concluded in 1929, just before the Great Depression began. As a result, the upcoming Downton Abbey 3 must tackle this tragic time in history. This event will allow the show to be even more historically accurate than it has been in previous years. The filmmakers will likely take some creative liberties regarding how much the Great Depression impacts a family like the Crawleys. However, the film will probably not stray too far from historical accuracy, something Downton Abbey has maintained throughout its run. The Downton Abbey movies seem to have been preparing for the Great Depression since the first film. The characters, particularly Lady Mary Crawley, have always expressed concerns about whether their grand estate would survive in the modern world. The show has highlighted these anxieties about the family's place in society, with the aristocratic Crawleys finding it increasingly difficult to maintain their status and wealth. The 1930s, a decade marked by economic hardship and social change, will undoubtedly put these concerns to the test. It is one thing if society views them and the Downton Abbey estate as outdated in a modern context. It is another to face a financial crisis like the Great Depression. The upcoming film will need to address not only the economic impact on the Crawleys, but also their social standing. The show's creators have a delicate balance to strike, maintaining the series' charm and prestige while acknowledging the harsh realities of the period. This historical period offers a chance to delve into the class struggle, examining how the Crawley family copes with losing their wealth and status. Downton Abbey has always used its setting to explore social issues, and the Great Depression will provide ample opportunity to continue this trend. Whether it's through character development, plot twists, or simply the atmosphere of the time, the filmmakers will need to find ways to keep the series relevant while honoring its past. Some fans may feel uncomfortable with the focus on the Great Depression, worried that it will overshadow the elements of the show they love, like the elegant parties and intricate social interactions. However, it's this blend of history with the personal stories of the Crawleys that has made Downton Abbey so special. By addressing the Great Depression head-on, the film can maintain its historical accuracy and continue to provide a rich, detailed narrative that viewers have come to expect. The challenge for the creators will be to weave this major event into the fabric of the series without losing the essence of what makes Downton Abbey so beloved. Moreover, the Great Depression could significantly impact the Crawleys' wealth. They may not stay as rich as they have been. The Great Depression sparked a substantial financial crisis, not just in the US, but also in the UK. Given that the Downton Abbey home is set in England and the Crawleys have family ties to the US, the economic effects will undoubtedly hit everyone. They may have to say goodbye to their luxurious clothing, food, and events. After all, many wealthy families had to downsize during the Great Depression. Although the Crawleys are fictional, they're based on a real family, so they could face similar challenges. The staff at Downton Abbey includes some of the franchise's most beloved characters, and without their jobs, their survival could be at risk. In a financial crisis, finding work may be tough because even families outside the Crawleys can't afford to employ them. The saddest part about the Crawleys potentially losing their wealth in Downton Abbey 3 is that they may not be able to keep their staff anymore. Without these characters, their survival isn't guaranteed. The Crawleys might survive without their staff and their luxurious lifestyle, but that's not a sure thing for their employees. One thing fans might be disappointed about the third movie is that the plotline involving the Great Depression could mean the end of Downton Abbey. This would be a sad and fitting conclusion to the franchise, especially if the Crawleys can no longer afford their luxurious lifestyle or staff, let alone their home. After all, Downton Abbey is more like a castle than a typical home. If middle-class families could barely keep their homes, the upkeep of a castle, particularly during a time when basic necessities were more expensive, would be incredibly challenging. Just because the Crawleys are wealthy doesn't mean their money is limitless, especially given that Downton Abbey 3 is confirmed as the final movie. Lady Mary's children are supposed to grow up in Downton with the same security and safety that comes with their family's legacy. If they have to leave Downton, their future living situation may not offer the same promise. The Great Depression could not only force the Crawleys to leave Downton Abbey, but also endanger their future as a family. One of the things that has always made Downton Abbey so appealing to the Crawleys is how it guarantees their safety and financial security. With Downton potentially in jeopardy, Lady Mary's children might face a future that's far less stable. The release date for Downton Abbey 3 has been announced, so audiences must wait a year to see how the movie will handle the Crawleys and their staff during the Great Depression. There could be a more tragic outcome, which is historically more likely. However, there's still a chance that these characters and the home will survive the Great Depression. Regardless, it won't be easy. Given how remarkable the franchise has been so far, the final Downton Abbey movie will definitely have an ending that perfectly wraps up the story of the home, the employees, and the Crawleys. In the end, whether Downton Abbey survives the Great Depression or not, the movie could still offer a powerful message about the enduring nature of family bonds and the importance of home. It might depict a journey of loss and redemption, with characters finding new purposes and dreams amidst changing circumstances. With the franchise's knack for blending history with drama, Downton Abbey 3 has the potential to offer a fitting and memorable conclusion to the Crawley story. And that's that for today's video. If you think we missed anything or want to stay in the loop, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you have thoughts or questions. Let's keep the conversation going. Do all these things to make sure you're in the know, and we'll catch you next time with more updates on what's happening in the world of movies. We'll see you in the next one.